Hi, I'm Dr. Aruna Chauhan, a Canadian certified career counselor and an educator with more than a decade experience. In this video, I'm going to talk about follow-up email tips after the interview. Follow-up emails are a good way to maintain a positive presence after the interview. So, showing gratitude to the people you communicate with during each part of the hiring process is demonstration of your gratitude. So, it also suggests that you are excited about the position, and this may increase your chances of getting to the next interview level or receiving an offer letter. So, here are a few tips to write a thoughtful follow up email. The first tip here is effective subject line. A good subject line is a very significant part of the follow up email after the interview. It should be very brief, concise, and convey appreciation for your interviewer's time. You may state, in gratitude, or thank you so much for your time, or follow up regarding, then you can mention the position, or heartiest thanks for the opportunity. So you can use any one of these subject line while starting your email. The second tip here is follow up with gratitude. While in the first paragraph, thank you, interviewer, for their time and express your continued interest in the job and the company is important. It can also be useful to include the date of your interview and the position so that the hiring manager or the recruiter can easily recall you. So it should be very clear cut that you mention the time, you mention the position, and the date. Next tip is express your enthusiasm for the organization. That's very, very important. So it's good to mention a specific point or a particular question or a situation when your hiring manager was talking to you about during your interview to establish a strong connection. For example, you could explain that you like the company's corporate ethics and involvement in the community based services. So, but when you are talking about or making this type of interaction, be natural and specific as possible to show that you are enthusiastic about the opportunity and you remember each and everything, whatever happened during that interview. So, the next step here is summary statement. That's very, very important. Now comes the last paragraph. It should close with a summary statement or what sets you apart as a candidate. So, the important thing is to express what you could bring to the company if the opportunity is given to you. You may ask your recruiter or hiring manager if they have any further questions or they have some query regarding your experience or your education. It gives them a chance to communicate to you next. So sign your full name and include your phone number and email address so it's easier for the employer or the recruiter to contact you. So, so here we have the sample email one. It's general in nature. You may write email immediately after the interview. So the subject line here is heartiest gratitude for the opportunity. Dear Mr. William, thanks a ton for the time to speak with me and for the consideration of teaching position. It was a great opportunity to meet with you, sharing my credentials and learn more about the position. I'm excited about the opportunity to work with your renowned educational organization if given the opportunity. I'm especially intrigued by the details you shared regarding the upcoming new courses regarding multimedia. I'm confident that my educational background combined with my interest in media and publication will enabled me to fulfill your need and support the vision of your reputed organization. Please feel free to request any further details. Thanks again. Thus, you can mention your name, your phone number, and your email address. So, this email was meant for immediately after the interview, just a sort of gratitude or thanks. But in case you don't hear anything from them, even then you can just write an email to them so that you can not only show your gratitude, rather, you can hear something from them. So the subject line here is checking in regarding journalist position. Dear Mrs. Leon, hello, I'm checking in on the journalist position. I was interviewed last week. So here you can mention the date and time also. It was a great opportunity to meet with you and discuss my educational and professional experience. I have not heard anything from you and I would welcome an update. Please let me know if there's anything else I can provide to assist in the decision making process. Thank you again for your time and consideration. Then again, write your name, your phone number, and your email address. So, I hope these two sample emails and the tips will help you to write down a good, effective, and involving follow up email. Thank you.